So the opening lineup for the Suns. Saric and Ayton at the 4 and the 5. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. And for the Clippers, we've got Patrick Beverley. Morris is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Paul George. And it's Zubac in at the 5 spot. Suns moving the ball around. And Rubio kicks to Booker. 4 on the clock. From outside the arc. No good. Shot missing. Good work defensively by Morris. Here's Los Angeles now.
Well, there are very few scorers in the NBA who are as explosive as Devin Booker. Boy, when this guy finds his rhythm, he can take over a game from just about any part of the floor, and there's nothing the defense can do about it.
The pass to Ayton. Offensive rebound. Here's Saric. Misses the baby hook.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He talked about the impact of Devin Booker, adding, he's one of the most capable offensive weapons in the league. A shooter, a scorer, and now becoming a great playmaker. He can punish you for sending help. I don't know, Kevin. I still think that's better than watching him put up 60 against you.
Okay, David, thanks. Doris, I still think back to that game where Booker put up 70 points. I mean, wow, unbelievable.
Yeah, when Devin Booker starts to cook, he can get as hot as any player in the league. The one thing you want from Devin is consistency on both ends of the floor from game to game. That's how you go from good to great.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Rubio against Beverley. The dish now to Leonard. Shoots over Oubre. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The shot by Saric, no good. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. George, no good.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
And slam dunk by Saric.
Well, what I love is the aggressiveness of Dario Saric, making sure he leaves no doubt.
Beverley looking around. The shot, no good. And Phoenix the other way now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns and came out with a win.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Leonard kicks to Beverley. From downtown, Phoenix grabs the miss. Rubio outside. Saric passes to Booker. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Well, you look at the Suns going forward. They have got to believe a big part of the puzzle is DeAndre Ayton. This guy was the #1 overall pick in last year's draft.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Doris Ayton, a terrific rebounder. He can score in the paint, and of course, he is still improving.
Yeah, what you like about DeAndre Ayton, Kev, is he doesn't just rely on his God-given talent. This guy knows he needs to be more consistent with the jumper, improve his overall defensive awareness, but this guy is willing to put in the work to become a complete and great NBA player.
And here's Here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 5. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome. Boy, when you look at the numbers and the impact for Paul George, there is no question he's been in the MVP conversation. The outside shooting, the ability to attack the rim, and the force he is on the defensive end, just so impressive.
Booker with it. 29 points for him last game against Portland.
Well, Marcus Morris, the frame and the length to block shots, that's pretty.
And there it is for him. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Beverly against Oubre. And that one's good. Beverly. And Doris with George, and his offense last season might have been his best effort yet.
Yeah, Kevin, he had to take on more responsibility on the offensive end, and you could tell he has shot more and more threes. He gives his team a much-needed outside threat. You loved everything Paul George is able to give you.
And that one goes out of bounds. It's touched by Zubac. And here are the Suns now. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Booker.
How about the timing from Paul George on that rejection? Twice on the pipes.
Clippers trail by 3. Beverly with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Ayton against Morris. High post, Zubac. Outside Leonard. Morris against Ayton. Morris, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Sharch dishes to Rubio. Oubre outside. Rubio outside. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. The Clippers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. And it's George finishing it off.
Boy, that open look set up by Kawhi Leonard, that's probably the most underrated aspect of his game.
And Rubio kicks to Booker. Passes it to Ayton. Beverly against Rubio. Booker outside. Knocked loose. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA. The Suns, number 1.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And Beverly kicks to Zubac. Beverly against Rubio. Outside Leonard. A 3 from Morris. Sharch grabs the board. Sharch has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Knocked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Beverly. A different look for the Clippers. Harrell comes in for Ivica Zubac. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. Morris against Sharch. Pass to Rubio. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to end the drought. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at the Clippers. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, the Suns, they're much further down in the standings right now.
And when you look at the Clippers, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
You know, and that's something we see a lot from teams that come out of the blue like they have this season. Their confidence just grows and grows with each passing week, and they hit the playoffs riding high.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Gorge, you graduated as your college's all-time assist leader. Talk about some of the key traits of a great playmaker.
I think historically speaking, when we think about great lead guards, Kevin, we talk about unselfishness, vision, patience. Who are the players that make their teammates better? Though probably the one underrated aspect of a point guard to me, Kevin, is communication. Are you constantly looking for opportunities to communicate to your teammates, make them feel good about themselves, give them confidence? That, to me, is probably the most underrated aspect of it.
And Doris, when you played, you took such great pride in each and every one of those things.
I did. I love trying to make my teammates better. It feels great to make somebody feel good.
Pass to Green. He dishes it to Jackson. Arrow high post. From deep. Jackson misses. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. Carter outside. And the pass to Kaminsky. Pass to Booker. To end the drought, and he hits the jump shot. And the Suns lead by 1.
Well, it's 6'6". Let's remember, Devin Booker has enough size to feel confident on the interior.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Doris, what has impressed me about Booker is that he's put up great numbers despite not having a lot of franchise stability at the start of his career.
No doubt, Kevin. For Devin Booker, his first 4 seasons, he had 4 different head coaches. That doesn't even start to touch the roster turnover he's dealt with. Through everything he's faced, he has produced on the offensive end. You love this guy's upside.
Baines passes to Kaminsky. Over Green. Goes back up. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the wing, Williams. Good D by Booker. Suns leading by 6. And the rejection by Jackson. In the corner. Shamet with it. Off target from three-point range. The Suns shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. There's 1:26 left to play here in the first. Pass to Baines. Carter against Jackson. Here's Kaminsky. That one falls coming off Carter's feet.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Clippers trail by 9, and the Clippers call time here. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Looking to end the run. 2 points. That one goes.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Kicks it to Kaminsky. Pass to Baines. Here's Jerome. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Green takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
To me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Bridges kicks to Kaminsky. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Williams, and he converts the layup. Now just a three-point Phoenix lead.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Gorge worked hard to get back and has not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they, Greg? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. We've got Carter. Bridges out there with Kaminsky. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Jerome in at the point. Here's Carter. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Lou Williams won Sixth Man of the Year for the third time last season. He joined Kevin McHale and Detlef Schrempf as the only players to win the award in consecutive seasons. And with the most career points ever scored off the bench, maybe they should just name this award after him. Kevin?
David, I'm all for it. Thank you so much. And boy, is he in good company. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Feeds to Jackson. Good work defensively by Carter.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Jerome, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Williams. Good on the 13-footer. Williams has got 6.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Bridges. Inside. 7-foot shot. Rebound by the Clippers. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Williams' shot is off. Suns leading by 5. Passes to Jerome. Here's Kaminsky. He's guarded by Williams. Kaminsky, the pass to Jerome. A floater. No good that time. Great D that time from Harrell. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Green. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Green's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Williams. Kicks to Bridges. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. And for the Suns, Johnson, he's checked in for Kaminsky. And Oubre subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Here's Jerome. To the middle, and stolen by Harrell. Here's Beverly with the floater. The rebound by Johnson. Here's Jerome. Trying to get open is Johnson. Jerome, no good.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
Now Beverly. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Golden State. Just 3 to shoot. And Baines pulls it down. Suns leading by 3. Oubre passes to Jerome. And here is Johnson. Here's Jerome. Carter for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Loads it up there for Harrell. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Up the floor. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Morris is checked in for Green. Leonard comes in for Landry Shamet. And George is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. The 2018 rookie class has been something to watch, Doris. Talent at the top, but also some terrific mid-round picks.
No question. Landry Shamet is a guy who I think could be a clutch, big-time scorer who does not seem bowed by any moment, doesn't seem to be affected by pressure. Mitchell Robinson had one of the great shot-blocking seasons in New York Knicks history. I know the team didn't have success, but as a second-round guy, Mitchell Robinson could have an awfully long career.
Rubio finds Johnson. Now here's Booker, covered by Morris. Ayton, the pass to Booker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Great for the Phoenix Suns. With a franchise-high 9-year playoff drought, there is pressure on this team to find their way out of that long rebuild.
And their moves on draft night, they raised some eyebrows. They've got some young talent, but can new coach Monty Williams turn them into a winner? Long-suffering Suns fans certainly hope so.
First free throw is good.
Well, I think we know that Devin Booker is known for his shooting, but to me, guys, there's also the passing and the rebounding aspect that comes into play with him.
Both free throws good from Booker.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's George. Rebound by the Suns.
Listen, we know the mid-range game is in this guy's arsenal, but you wonder, should he have moved it just one pass more?
Here's Beverly. It's blocked.
Boy, really tough to score on DeAndre Ayton. Such a patient shot blocker, guys. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Clippers trail by 8. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Oubre. Leonard no luck. Morris against Oubre. Pass to Rubio. Johnson outside. Morris against Oubre. And stolen by Harrell. Here's Morris. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
This is where the frame of Morris allows him to absorb that contact and push right through it.
And the ability to stretch the floor from the power forward spot, Doris, becoming almost a requirement. That's worked out well for Marcus Morris.
Boy, when he comes into the league, Kevin, 2011, he was viewed as that classic tweener. That at one point was a negative level. The game has now shifted his direction because of his versatility.
Free throw good from Morris.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Sharge outside. The pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Ayton inside. Harrell on him from deep three-point range. Rubio misses. Clippers trail by 5. To the inside, Leonard. The rebound by Johnson. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. And the rejection by Harrell. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Beverly. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside Leonard. Outside, Gorge. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2. Zubac has got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Rubio. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Portland.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
The trade. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Rubio, the pass to Saric. Now here's Johnson. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Booker outside. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Sure. That's a bucket. His 3rd of the game. He shot the ball 7 times.
Oh, Kevin, that's not an easy play. Paul George is an extraordinary player. Keeps his eye on the bucket at all times.
Saric outside. Passes it to Johnson. Here's Ayton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You get a sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
Ayton hits them both. And all the tools that made DeAndre Ayton the top pick in the 2018 draft already, Doris, on display at the start of his NBA career.
You know what, Kevin? People wanted to knock DeAndre Ayton for his defense, which wasn't horrific. But they forgot about all the things he can do. Just remember, he's a great screener in the pick and roll. He can shoot from range. He's got incredible instincts with an incredible physicality to his game. Don't talk about the defense. Ayton too good on the offensive end.
Everly with the ball. Pass to Morris. Dishes it to Gorge. Goes up on the wing. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And Ayton throws it down.
What a connection DeAndre Ayton has with his guys. Great timing on the alley-oop.
Beverly against Booker. Out to Morris. From past the arc. That one misses. And Phoenix the other way now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Here's Leonard on the money from 12 feet away. Leonard's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rubio looking around. Pass to Johnson. Now Ayton. He's covered by Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when you watch DeAndre Ayton, you really are just floored by how he moves. The amount of speed and agility he has for a player as solid as Ayton is doesn't come around very often.
Lou Williams is checked in for Los Angeles. And then for Phoenix, Kaminsky comes in for Saric. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Johnson. There's the pass to Williams. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3-ball. Leonard's got 9.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
And Rubio kicks to Booker. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. A 3-ball. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And that's now 11 points for Devin Booker.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
Now Williams. 6 points for him. The 3. The shot, no good. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Suns on top. They lead by a bucket.
The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Leonard on the wing. Over Oubre. Leonard, no luck.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
George passes to Zubac. Back to George. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Harrell.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the floor.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team. Pretty play.
And it's Rubio penetrating. And the rejection by Leonard. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the field.
The Suns have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. The free throw drops for Ayton. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did on high school at a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And
wow.
I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Passes it to Oubre. He kicks it to Booker. Poked away, and so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Clippers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And the matchup against the Nuggets, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
From deep, George. Rebound by the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Oubre dishes to Rubio. Saric outside. Back to Rubio. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Shoots over Zubac. Phoenix no good that time either.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Leonard no luck.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Saric outside. Here's Oubre. It doesn't go for him. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Beverly. Pass to Zubac. And that one drops for him. Zubac has got his second bucket tonight.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Saric outside. Stolen by Beverly. He feeds it to Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Well, Kawhi Leonard is a career 85% free throw shooter. You do not want to put him at the line.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubac. JaMychal Green comes in for Morris. Landry Shamet's checked in for Gorge. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Patrick Beverly. They get a hand on it. Leonard with the steal. And finished off by Leonard.
You know, many consider this guy the best two-way player in the world, and you love that Kawhi Leonard's defense, he is the guy that finishes. That's appropriate.
Right wing. Pass to Jerome. Oubre outside. And the Suns miss again. Here now the Clippers. Big stretch here going 10-2. On the wing, Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Shamet kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Reggie Jackson. Getting around 12 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Here's Jerome, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw.
That will sting a little bit, failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
And here's Jackson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Kawhi Leonard has averaged 25+ across multiple seasons. We are talking about an elite scorer.
Here's Jerome. Here's Oubre. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Williams gets the bucket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Suns trail by 4. And the Suns call time here.
Boy, you think back to the quadriceps injury that derailed almost all of the 2018 season for Kawhi Leonard. I'll tell you, he is back to peak form and reminding us that he is elite on both the offensive and defensive ends.
Some changes for Phoenix. Johnson comes in for Saric, and it's Bridges in for Oubre. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Well, these small forwards may not be the biggest players in the NBA, but they can still get up there. They're leading their position in block shots since the All-Star break. 5th best, Mikal Bridges.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
You know, that's a defensive combination you're sort of always looking for in wing players. Strong on the ground, strong in the air. There is no safe ground when one of them is on patrol.
Johnson, the pass to Baines. Another shot. Leonard with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Shamet. They get it back. And it's Leonard missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Outside Jackson. The teardrop falls in. Jackson's got the lead back up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Johnson outside. Bridges kicks to Carter. Now, here's Bridges. Leonard with the steal. The pass to Shamet. There's the triple. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Jerome. Here's Bridges. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Harrell. Here's Shamet. Johnson with the block. Bridges against Harrell. Bridges misses.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Leonard attacking, and it's Leonard with the jam.
Oh, good luck stopping that. Kawhi Leonard, huge, strong hands, in total command of the basketball. Go ahead.
Johnson surveying the floor. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. Kaminsky's checked in. Clippers on defense. Johnson outside. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. 5 to shoot. Carter with the 3. It's rebounded by Lou Williams. Los Angeles leading by 6. Leonard with no one around on the 3 off target.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Carter, the pass to Kaminsky. Over Williams. And the Suns miss again.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Suns trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the rejection by Harrell. Johnson against Leonard. Again, the Clippers.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Carter on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. To the paint. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Johnson. Passes it to Baines. Carter with it. He's defended by Hill. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell.
He's been dominant over the last month. 9th in field goal percentage. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3. Top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Marcus Morris is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Paul George comes in for Landry Shamet. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Reggie Jackson. Carter with it. He's got 6. Pass to Bridges. The 3. He doesn't hit that one. The Clippers go the other way with it. In the corner, George with it. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got the lead up to 13 now for the Clippers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The shot's good from Carter.
Well, Devin Booker is known as a scorer, but this guy will find you if you're open.
Williams passes to Harold. Floats one up, and Williams with the nice bucket inside. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Back to Beverly. Launches it. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now Booker. He's got 11. Clock at 6. From deep three-point range, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He caused a lot of headaches with his defense that quarter.
Pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. Rubio and Booker, they're the backcourt. Andre Ayton out there with Kaminsky, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Here's Rubio, and that one hits back iron.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Count that bucket. Morris has got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Clippers.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Williams. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Sharge checked in for Phoenix. Kelly Oubre comes in for Mikal Bridges. Free throw no good for Lou Williams. Greg, I'm just so impressed with the level of finesse and craftiness that Lou Williams always plays with.
And Kevin, you don't stay a perennial 6th Man of the Year candidate at Williams' age without having more than a few tricks up your sleeve. He's so good in tight spaces and can find a way to get a shot up where others just have to kick it out.
And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Williams finds Morris. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Well, Marcus Morris is a guy who is unafraid of a little contact. That's a nice play right there.
Marcus Morris. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
You think back to after the trade from Philadelphia, Dario Saric had a hard time getting settled in with Minnesota. They started him in a bench role, and it wasn't until he became a starter that you saw his productivity increase.
Oubre, no one around him. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 4th assist in this one. Bounce pass from Beverly. Zubac kicks to Beverly. Puts it up from 12. Jump shot is good. And the Clippers lead by 17. And Doors with Saric coming off the bench is something he's done in the past. but he had better results as a starter last season.
It would appear to me he is much more comfortable as a starter. His shot seems to come a little bit easier. The floor spacing this young man provides is a huge plus for his team. I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Beverly dishes to Morris, and stolen by Booker. Pass to Sharge. Rubio outside. And here's Booker. Shot clock at 6. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gorge has got 5 rebounds tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
Kawhi Leonard.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. Buries the jump shot. Leonard's got 21 in the game.
It seems like they found their rhythm offensively, and they're shooting the ball much better out of the break.
Sharge up top, covered by Morris. And the Suns miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Sharge passes to Booker. Rubio outside. Booker against Morris. A nice shot by Booker.
You must respect the in-between game of Devin Booker. So good in the mid-range.
Got a piece of it. From deep, Gorge. They grab their own miss. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the football.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Here's Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, this is the area of the floor where Marcus Morris can be a problem because of that frame in that game. Look out, gentlemen.
And Sharge kicks to Oubre. All 3 off the mark. Clippers leading by 21. Leonard attacking. Oh, he jams it right over Kelly Oubre. Wow.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers.
And there's the pass to Ayton to halt the run. The Suns need to get a shot off. Kicks it out to Booker. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Phoenix with the ball.
And really, after that strong first half, he has been in quite the tailspin.
Here's Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Timeout called. The Suns. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Passes to Magruder. Six to shoot. The rebound by Johnson. Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's a Kobo. Pass to Diallo. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Jerome. Down low. Here's Baines, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Clippers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. And again, no good by the Clippers. And it's a Kobo with the ball for the Suns. Here's Jerome. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubas.
Suns ball.
Here's Baines. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. And it's a Kobo missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
In the corner, it's Patterson. Phoenix grabs the miss. Baines has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. A Kobo, the pass to Diallo. And nothing is falling for him right now. LA has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Man passes to Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Over Johnson. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 13 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Pass to Johnson. Doris, when you look at draft eligibility requirements, it is a very fluid topic with a lot of different ways it could go, a lot of moving parts. Where do you stand?
I'll tell you the truth, Kevin. I'm conflicted about this because I believe there is real value to the college experience. There's high-level coaching across the game at the collegiate level, but I also believe that young men who have talent should be able to, when they are eligible, decide when they want to become professionals. So, listen, I'm sort of in the middle. There are legitimate arguments to be had for both sides. What I hope, regardless, is we get the best players in the league, and that's certainly going to happen whenever it happens.
Now the pass to Kaminsky. Now here's Diallo. The rebound by Patterson. Patterson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard draws the double. Pass to Patterson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Patterson's got his first points of the night.
Well, I think this is where they'd like to see Patrick Patterson be effective, get his points in tight, make nice, efficient moves to the rim.
Diallo kicks to Johnson. The 3-pointer off the mark.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Man. It's hauled in by Diallo. Phoenix has gotten some tough luck from 3-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Los Angeles.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Leonard.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Jackson, he's checked in for Leonard. Here's Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there by Johnson. Akobo, the pass to Diallo. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Johnson against Jackson. Patterson dishes to Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And as long as Reggie Jackson is healthy, he's going to give you some punch as a lead guard. Solid scoring option and a guy who's also unselfish in terms of getting his teammates involved.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jerome passes to Kaminsky. And here's Diallo. Here's Jerome. Some solid defense there from Jackson. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Here's Magruder. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean,
David, thank you as always.